Yo, what's good? Hello. All right, we chilling. So today I'm gonna be making a video on the Jinjuriki cloak for the three tails, right? So, you know, I'm also gonna talk about the fastest cloak, or not fastest cloak, but probably the fastest thing in the game, right? And also like my problems, concern, maybe not problems, but maybe concerns with the game. Um, I like the fact that this game's growing strong, bro. Bro, like I checked right before joining, 55K people playing, and they have 105K people that like the game, right? And their dislikes are almost 4,000, right? But you heard the likes, right? You heard, bro. This game is different, man. Like I don't know, it's changed so much since SL1. And that was like what, 5 years ago. Like I'm proud of it. I almost, I haven't cried in a minute, but you know what I mean, seeing this game come back, I almost cried because like this is like a fan favorite of mine. I don't know, like I don't think anyone's ever made a game like this before, especially Naruto based, right? It is different. So with this game, they added assets from Beyond, Shinobi Life 1, of course, and their other game, Shinobi Origin. I didn't play much of either of the other two, Beyond and um, what's it called? Shinobi Origin. But I did play Shinobi Life like heavy. That was like the first game I ever played on Roblox. So it was like when I heard a part two was coming out, I was like super hype, right? I was like, bro, this is like basically like childhood type game, bro. Like I don't want to say I grew up playing this, but like I did play it when it came out for like a year maybe, and then like Final Stand, Dragon Ball Final Stand took my heart, bro. But oh no, we ain't here for Dragon Ball Z Final Stand. We're here for Shinobi Life. So here's the Jinjuriki code. About right. So one thing they don't tell you, and one of my concerns with this game, is like modes, right? So you can activate a mode, but unless like you won't figure out anything unless you do it by accident, right? So I was just messing around the other day actually, and I was like, okay, so it's like Z alt to use the final mode, right? Like the max for for like a Jinchuriki mode, right? Like Z alt, and then you activate the mode. But if you press alt Z, then you activate like a skill that only certain Jinchuriki have, right? Like this one has water, the other one, maybe another one will have like a sand attack like Shukaku, stuff like that, right? But Ishabu has water, and it also has a cooldown, right? Another thing I have a problem with is like, okay, let's see, unequip. Let me equip and then unequip. You also have a screech, right? This does a stun, and like it's kind of weird that you're able to move. I wish it didn't do damage, but it did like it did a stun that had like a bigger AoE. The only thing about stuns in this game, I'll get to that later. I don't know. Stuns in this game are kind of like there's too many stuns in this game. That's all I'm gonna say, right? So you have this water move, then yeah, the final thing, right? Like I could show you. Hold on. I could show you like this, like the two tails, three tails, right? I could show you the three tails, but like there's no point in these besides like the little buff you get on the side, right? Like your MD doesn't drain any faster than like, you know, it's always 40. It doesn't drain any faster than it already has. And you just go into this mode, right? Now, other complaints with the game, right? Other little concerns. It's going berserk and going Jin room, right? Like they really don't do much yet. I feel like going berserk is something people would do when they actually release Jin cloaks for every Toad Beast, and then like you answer those questions, blah blah blah, and then if you answer all of them in time or something before someone ends up killing you while you're in berserk mode, then you know, you unlock the Jin mode or whatever. The only thing about Berserk, it's not really that strong. I put it up against an NPC, like a boss. It got destroyed. I put it up against regular NPCs that we've been fighting since day one, week or so. Like it doesn't even matter, right? What the hell? That's a that's a whole text right there. Can I jump on it? Okay, I can. Why is it moving by itself? What the hell? So the hell? Oh. So Toby's bomb doesn't explode unless it like I think it's like touch the ground or touches a player or NPC. I don't know. It's pretty broken. Like if I get hit by a Toby's bomb and I'm trying to run, it kind of like it's like a sticker in a way. Like it just kind of sticks to my body until it explodes or whatever. I don't know. That's pretty much like Toby's when you first start off with it, right? Like there's like 3 copies you can get, right? Like let's say I kill Kurama with a bunch of people, I go run up, click it, right? It won't like disappear until 3 people have clicked it, and then it disappears. So when a Toby spawns, it's a guaranteed chance of it dropping, and then 3 people are able to grab it. And at first it was like a rumor that like, oh, you can duplicate Teletubbies, but no, there's just it accepts 3 people, so it's kind of cool, right? Because like the chances, the waiting, all that, and then like 3 people getting it, it's fair, right? My only problem was like PMs, AMs, right? Like it says like Eastern up there, top right. It doesn't say AM or PM, but like when you go onto skills, subjutsus, right? It would tell you like an AM PM on the thing. But for sometimes, like, it wouldn't tell you that. Oh, wait, they actually changed it. Oh, okay. I messed with it. I actually messed with it now. They changed it. You know what? Hold on. There's no complaint. Alright. Hold on. I fuck with it. Alright, my bad. They changed it. So it shows AM, PM now. Because, like, you would have to wait, until the afternoon, right? For a Teletubby to spawn. Because, like, either it would say AM. No, it actually never said AM. It would always say PM, and then if it didn't say PM, then it would say nothing, right? So you would think, oh yeah, wait until afternoon, and then I'll go there. But it's changed now. So AM, PM, anytime you're on, and it's like that hits that time, then you can just like go there. So I'm kind of happy with that. So now you get like it's confirmed, like you have like more chances to try and get a Toad Beast if you want, right? Or like a cloak that you want. Right now I'm trying to get Toad Sage. I don't know, maybe make a video on that or something. There's a lot of Sage modes in this game actually that you can get from Kekkei Genkais and like the actual, the scrolls in the game. My favorite so far, out of every Sage mode, like I haven't tested all of them, but my favorite is probably the third Hokage's monkey, summoning or Sage mode. But the most OP in my opinion, probably the Hashirama, Senju, what is it? Wood Sage? I think. That one's pretty broken, right? Not just for like its, golem summoning and Buddha. we ain't gonna talk about it. But the Buddha little thing with the like 1,000 hands or whatever. But mainly the stun ability that it has, with that Genjutsu log thing, right? I don't know, it's very different. I like it, right? Let me go tell these real quick. So, one complaint with the game, right? Like, there's like many things, right? So like, when you would have a Tailed Beast or, a Kekkei Genkai, something like that, you wouldn't know that like you had to hold down the button, then press a number to activate another Tomoe or something. Right, and then like it would tell you if like you don't have the requirement for the next one, but it wouldn't like tell you like the button for a different Tomoe or not. So it's like, oh, I wouldn't know that until like I randomly did it, or like a friend told me. Just the same way I like learned how like they had a bubble bomb thing, whatever, water bomb for Isabu's Jinchuriki cloak, right? There was also the roll just like that. I don't know actually if there's like Alt C or Alt Q that I can do. Alright. You also get this arm. that's not working anymore. Did they take out the arm? What happened? Did they take out the arm and replace it with water bomb? I actually have no clue. The arm was working yesterday, so I don't know what's wrong with it. They probably changed it so it doesn't have the arm anymore. And it has its thing. Let's see. Alt C. So I guess they took out the arm completely. I don't know. Oh no, arm. The arm was my fault. The arm was right click. You hold right click and then you press Z. It will show like an arm pop up. It's pretty good if enemies are close to each other, then it, you know, hits them in that certain area. Wait, they actually took it out. Never mind, they took it out. I wonder why actually. I don't know. Maybe because every Tail Beast had it, they were just like, we need them to be unique or whatever. I don't know. My opinions on the model, like, they all kind of look like, I know like everything before, what is it, like 6 doesn't have a rib cage, but I don't know, these could have been better in my opinion. It kind of looks like when you go into studio, you have like the little terrain thing, it says lava, and then you kind of just like spray paint lava onto like a model, and then this is what you get. Especially like the hair, I don't know why it doesn't disappear, but we don't talk about it, especially, you know, the little collar thing as well. The faces look nice, I won't cap. The faces look nice. Onto the fastest mode in the game, or the fastest thing I think in the game, right? So, you know, after many years of moving around and being cool and stuff, right? You realize, like, bro, there's many things you can do in modes in this game, right? So you have Namikaze, right? Namikaze, one of the fastest things in the game, in my opinion, right? As far as modes. Lightning Cloak, probably, you know, slower than theirs. I don't know, probably same speed maybe. But if you activate Sharingan with Namikaze, you are gone, bro. You are gone, bro. And there's also like a little change they did with Namikaze, so it's more like, you know, towards attacking now and not, you know, getting towards people. So you can attack, it's more like it does damage while bringing you towards them. So I don't know, one way I would travel, I would use the second move of Namikaze, and it would kind of like TP me from like here all the way to that tree right there, right? But since they have like a new update with it doing attack, I would like do this, press it, and then it would kind of just like make me float longer. And you know, you're kind of just like here, right? But with the Sharingan and Namikaze on at the same time, you're kind of just Godspeed, so you can just run everywhere if you really wanted to, like. Oh, did not mean to do that actually. Yo, what? So you kind of just Godspeed. It's cool and all. I don't know if there's anything with like, you know, that red skull right there. That's clearly for, what do you call it? Bro, my mom went blank. It's for combat logging or whatever, like saying you're in combat. I don't know if combat logging does anything yet, but it's there. That's a glitch and a half, bro. That's probably the Two Tails thing. Spawn times for Jinchurikis and all that, it's pretty decent actually. It's pretty good. Now on to like the little part where I do like a little rant, right? So my main problems with the game, probably the combat and the grind so far, right? Like, people are hooked onto this game. Like, there's many players in this game, they're hooked to it, blah blah blah. I like the emotes, I like the fact they made their own. This is pretty good, right? There's like many emotes to choose from, like sit, you got those, all these, right? These are good, I like these, I'll mess with these all day, right? So let's get into it, right? So combat. If you want to be super good at this game, just get a move with, all you need is really Sharingan, Senju, you know, and Tailed Beast basically, right? You activate Tailed Beast, right? Then you, if you have it maxed, then good luck, right? Good luck, bro. Like, you got that, right? So, you activate, right? Go on Toad Beast. All you need to do, Toad Beast Bomb, as soon as that explodes, you just put them in the Sharingan Genjutsu, and you don't need to activate the mode to do that. Right? You put them in the Sharingan Genjutsu, then you can use something like Ash from the third Hokage's clan. You just do this over and over, right? And then as soon as the cooldown's over, you repeat that same combo. So the game's kind of broken in that manner, as like there's nothing you can really do. At first, when I first played the game, like you can look at my stats, right? Like I maxed out chakra health. That's what most people do, I think, right? I haven't actually watched a video on this game, to like learn metas and stuff, because that's kind of just like boring. Like who goes by a meta? Like play the game how you see fit, and like if it's fun to you, play it that way. I didn't realize this until like I saw like mini arcaders over time, and it was just like the only thing they would run is Sharingan's Genjutsu, the Ash ability, and Toad Beast. At first I was playing like this, right? I actually had the thing over here, right? So I have a Genkai bag because I bought infinite spins back in SL1. So I would use this ability here. This ability would kind of put them in a box and stun them for a bit. And if it hit the ground, it would do like a AoE, right? So I would use that ability, and it was like fun, right? Because it was like, oh yeah, NPC stun, go 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 attack or whatever, right? The same thing can be said with the Sharingan ability, but it's more annoying because all you have to do is run up, hug them, use the Sharingan ability, and then as soon as you do that and they're stunned for like that long period of time, you just go in, Ash ability, boom, right? You could do the same thing with this box, stun them, Ash ability, but the only thing is you have to aim it. The thing with Sharingan, all you have to do is like have them like a bit near the circle, like right here, and then just activate it. Like there's no, I don't know, maybe there's just like no skill to it, I feel. So that's why I kind of feel this way about it, because there's like no skill when it comes to using Sharingan or anything. Like they wanted the game to be balanced. They didn't want like one thing to be more OP than the other, but I thought combat was gonna be something that like lasted a minute. Like you would fight someone, right? And it would like a fight between two max levels should be balanced, and it should be like something that lasts for like at least 5 minutes, right? And it should be something that's fun. But when someone spams, like let's say Hashirama's Wood Genjutsu with Sharingan's Genjutsu mixed with the Toad Beast Bomb and like the Ash move, then there's kind of like no competition, right? And I feel like that's gonna be the meta for a long, long time, using AoEs, long-lasting moves and Genjutsus, and there's gonna be like nothing you can do about it. At first, I was gonna go Taijutsu, but the fact that jutsus are, you know, the most broken thing ever, you can't really do anything about it, you know? Like, I want it to be all taijutsu. I want it to go like 8 gates, taijutsu be like cool, right? Be like, oh yeah, like actually kick someone's ass, right? Nah, it's not gonna work like that. If you're lucky if you can even get close to someone, but you know, if you do get close enough, it's probably gonna be like a jutsu knocking you away. Anyone would complain and be like, oh yeah, no, all you gotta do is get closer, bro. All you gotta do is be good at the game. But in my opinion, like most of these moves don't even like really get you that close, right? Like I'm not gonna lie, this last move for taijutsu is probably the worst one, right? I honestly like this move. Hold on, let me equip it to a different slot. Alright, I honestly only use this move and this move, right? And sometimes I'll use primary lotus. Like that's my main build, right? Like I'll use this move and primary lotus, and then when I use those two, it's kind of just like, you know, you fly past them, then you come back, primary lotus them into the air. It's not like the other move. Rising Leaf, it kind of just makes you sit there until like your character perfectly touches them, and then like it blasts them into the air like twice, right? When you fight someone else that does side jutsu, even if Rising Leaf is like on their head, it won't activate unless you touch them. So you're kind of just sitting there like in that pose. There's a glitch with Namikaze right now, kind of similar. If you use the move but it doesn't hit them and someone kills the NPC, you're glitched, so you're kind of just sitting there wondering like, what am I gonna do? Have you guys seen the Discord actually? It like apparently it hit max members, so um like no one could join. That's crazy to me. They probably made like a second Discord or something like that, but I don't know. Another issue or problem that I think I have is kind of like when you played SL1, there was like an open world and like it was like fun, cause it was like, oh, people could be toxic, right? But like there's like a full map, so it's kind of like, oh, yeah, it makes it more fun when someone tries to like, you know, kill your friend, takes them away, type stuff. Tries to like kidnap them in a way with like other games, by the way. And like you would have to like chase them down and stuff throughout this big map or whatever. So like people with Byakugan actually felt like they could use their thing to like hunt down people, right? And like do stuff. In this game, it's kind of just like, you know, everything's here. Like everything's here. There's no point in using Byakugan's sight move at all. There's probably genjutsus to stop people so they couldn't move anyway, which is like how you're supposed to use it, right? Like, I don't know. It's kind of just like an easy way out, in my opinion. I don't know. Using genjutsus like 24/7 just to get like the upper hand, and then, you know, spamming it to the point where it's just like, bro, can I fight back? Like, I understand, like, oh, like guys trying to kidnap your friend, whatever, right? But like, I don't know. In terms of like combat, it's not fun at all. It's not fun at all. Especially when like all you see is a Sharingan eye on your screen for like the whole time. And you know how dizzy you get, bro? Like, I don't understand. Um, Honestly, I hope they make a wider map, something like how they do CC, cause they made all these like good functions for a game just to not like let everyone play with it in a way. So it's like they have like a binding, unbinding, and carry effect or whatever. I hope they actually make an open world so we can use those, you know, assets to the game or whatever. Cause I low key want to play with that. Like, it would be so fun to like have like a bunch of friends and you play like your own little King of the Hill game mode or something like that, and you like carry someone, throw them off a cliff, and be like, nah, I own this hill or whatever, or like you bind someone and you're like playing cops and robbers. I don't know. I haven't thought about that actually, like playing cops and robbers on Naruto. Like, I don't know. It would be kind of fun to do and like troll with and stuff like that. But if it's only open to CC to use those commands, then it's kind of like, what's the point in this part of the game? Because I know most people don't want to do CC and like sign a whole application, whatever, do all that just to play like a whole another part of the game. But yeah, it would be fun if like everyone was able to play with those things that they added. Because it was like, I don't know, you put in so much work into it and it's like people want to also play with that, but just not in that certain thing. So it's like, come on, bro, open it up a bit. Come on, bro. But I feel like if it came to open world, if they were making it right now, they would probably be you know, working on like how they would do a quest system, right? Because right now quests are kind of just run back and forth. Like, I grab this quest, go over there, kill that thing, run back, get a boss, go over there, then grab another boss, or wait until nighttime's over to get another quest, stuff like that. So it's kind of just a repeat of everything over and over again, and it kind of gets boring to the point where, you know, you just kind of like, oh yeah, I did this, now I gotta, you know, KK Genkai, let me go punch a log for a few hours, come back, do this again, then I'ma, you know, get so much clout, then I'ma go grab another quest, then I'ma go do that quest, and blah blah blah, right? And then when you max out everything, then you're just kind of sitting here like with a dumb look on your face, like what the hell am I gonna do? Then you're like sitting there for hours, bro, like hours, just waiting for a tail beast or something to spawn, and then you're like that one unlucky guy, so nothing spawns that whole day or night, right? Like let's say you spend 24 hours just waiting for something, nothing spawns, right? So you're kind of just sitting there with a retarded look on your face, like, why did I sit here, you know? And that's probably one reason I didn't play Beyond, kind of for the fact that you have to wait. But you know, it was like that. I'm probably only gonna play this game just for videos and stuff, and like helping people out, and like you know, village things, because there's really nothing to do, in my opinion, besides sit here bored. The only thing I really like, emotes. Emotes. Guaranteed. Emotes. I love the emotes. Like, I don't know, bro. I don't know what to say, bro. I love the emotes. Like the lean, the dancing sleep emote, all those, bro. I like those. They should really model a Hokage face right here. I don't know. I just feel like they should. It deserves a Hokage face. That's had like a little Ken Omega thing, bro. I felt like I was playing Ken Omega again. They had like there was like a blue quest to like clean the Hokage's office. It was actually funny. I liked it. That's pretty much it. I don't know. I don't think I'll edit this video. I might just upload it. I don't know. There's really nothing for me to like talk about besides that. Maybe there's a few more things, but that's really what's on my mind right now. As far as the game, I hope it succeeds and all that, bro. Bro, I've been around since SL1, bro. I'm not gonna cap. I like SL, bro. I wish there was more things like where in this game where like you can be like, yo, that's from Gaiden or whatever. Like, I don't know, Gaiden hit different. Gaiden definitely hit different.